of the metrics that I always like to keep folks in mind with is around Snake Dance. You have to like remind yourself in these ranked games, like even in regular games, what you're bouncing. Because in these games, we actually end up in matches where we draw a lot more of this than we would hope to. It's definitely one of our weaker cards, in my opinion, later on, because later on we'd rather draw. Earlier on, we want to use this. So generally, I like to bounce the Gloriosa over the Kaya early, unless we have a peel-off. Because Kaya, you ultimately have to remember, leaves you card negative, and a lot of times, they're high-impact cards like White Snakes and Rubber Bands, and like things that you just have to get rid of to keep stuff like your Gavels and your Love Beams. And I don't really want to make that choice if I don't have to. So again, unless you have a peel-off that draws you into more cards, that gives you more options to get rid of, I generally like to bounce the Gloriosa. So just maybe a small tip to keep in mind as you hop into these games. Let me know what you think, and we're off to some ranked madness. I don't have too much experience versus this matchup, but we'll go second. Yeah, I mean, this hand slaps. This hand slaps. It's one of them slapperoons. It's one of them slapperoons. Draw a card, put one on top. One of them slappies. All right, perfect. Send a card to the top of their deck. Let's do it. That's what's cool about this deck. They have like a decent turn one play. Little bit of filtering. So we're gonna deploy this. Okay, and then we're gonna pass their next turn. We probably go Margaret into Kaya. Do we go Margaret into Kaya? That kind of leaves us open, but let's see. I mean, they play a blockers, so all right. Probably Margaret into Kaya. All right. A little bit of Duval. Put the cards on top. Add a Dawn. They will then draw place, and then they will swing at me for 6. I'll go Spada. Oh, here's the window. Here's this random window I don't know how to get, but I don't know what this means. Like, does this mean like overall, like Nami has a 44% win rate against this matchup? I guess that's what that's supposed to mean. Let me just okay. So in this case, we will draw first, then we will go Kaya, drop, probably drop. Honestly, I don't know how useful these Margarets are really gonna be. I guess that's what this means. I guess that's what that means. Okay, so KKKKK. Oreo Ivankov coming in hot. Draw one. Doing a lot of rearranging, right? So 1 2-cost character and return the meeting. Okay, well, we got nothing out of that. We get to draw some cards though. We're just gonna block. We're gonna block that one out there. Right, we're just gonna do this and probably just pass, if I'm going to be honest. Probably just pass. We could play blocker after. It's just getting rid of these peel-offs now. One thing I'm happy about, I recently saw actually, there was a OP09 top 8 match that was streamed. I saw a YouTuber do like a commentary on it, and it was Dofi versus Nami. Nami ended up winning, but there was a part in that game where the Nami player actually discarded peel-off. And it was, I think it was to Kaya. Like, they played out a bunch of Kayas. I think it left them at like 23, 24 cards left in deck. And they just wanted to get out a bunch of events. And one thing I was really happy to see is that happened. Like, there are situations where you have to make the call to get rid of Pilaf. Because Pilaf is the worst card that you can draw. Or have in that scenario. So that's one thing I was really happy to see in that case. So fortunately here, I don't really want to take the hit if I don't have to. So let's do this. Switch on that, and then we can trash this for counter. Now, the one thing I do have to be aware of is the fact that I could just get thinged here. I don't want to get puddinged. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I don't want to get puddinged. Yeah, so that's why we're gonna leave it to just this. We're gonna leave it to just this. I haven't really been able to discard any cards. So we're gonna leave it to just here. I don't want to get too zealous against the blue deck. They could very much, you know, draw it. A bunch of Dawn here. They'll play the Duval. Yeah, they're gonna try and dig for that pudding, right? They're gonna place top or bottom. They're gonna place top or bottom. Therein lies the question. These things swinging at me, I'm not really concerned with. Once I can start getting low, I mean, I put 2 Gavels to the bottom, so it's not great there. I still only know the bottom 4 cards of my deck. It's not ideal, but oh well. Figured I'd at least like search her one more time to push those cards there, but let's see what happens. I might push them back up top with the Spada, but I'm finding some decent options so far. I'm gonna try and get rid of some cards here. Like I'm gonna try and just like, okay, place cards on top. I'm gonna just try and like like rubber band here a little bit. Put this at the bottom. Okay, so they drew, put it back on top. Hopefully it's not a thing. So they can spend a Dawn on this. I'm gonna go no blocker and just mill a card. Let's go no blocker, bang, bang. So I think I might end up peel-offing here. And then we will blocker that for sure. Okay. At this point on our 10 on turn, peel off Kaya, get rid of this. I should just move this though. I should just move this. It is just really annoying where it is though. It's like no good place. All right, it'll be there. So let's attack first into this. They're doing a whole lot of nothing. There's like almost no pressure. I'm able to just like do things for free almost. Now I'm gonna start approaching the point where I don't really care about. I don't really care about the pudding. Haven't really seen any Kayas. This is the same Kaya. Opponent blocker step. What's the call? You're in ranked. Opponent blocker step. Counter step. Okay. Nice. We'll draw 2 cards. Nice. There it is. Let's go bang, bang, and then we'll do this again. We go bang and bang, and then pass the turn. That's it. So now we're at 6 cards, which is good. A lot less value for the pudding. We could go even lower if we wanted to. Now we have no blockers. I don't have a good place to put this. You know what? Top right is fine. I don't really need these buttons like that right now. I wish there was a way, and I'm saying this from a content creator's perspective, I wish there was a way for like image memory, and it's probably like a processing issue to be fair, for like the image of the card I bring up for it to just stay on the screen, because I'd love to create like a different like content creation window almost. Let's do this. This, and then we can do, oh, okay, you're in ranked. Okay, opponent, I don't know, like I guess they were just too slow. They saw the peel off go off and were like, yeah, it's just too much. Okay, okay, GG's. Up against some Lucci. Let's definitely go second. Ooh, mulligan trainer. No need for any of that right now. I'm keeping this hand. We got a Kaya, we got some basics, like come on, this is good stuff. I don't need to throw out the Kaya. I don't think there's any value in it right now. I could just hold up. Counters. Okay. Did mulligan. Got a little spandam. That is... Okay, well, if I got that, then... Okay, we'll grab this. We'll draw it like this. And pass the turn. I was going to say, I don't need a Kaya, because... The cards in my hand I don't like necessarily want to lose, but you're gonna give me a Gloriosa. Do they like take a hit from me and go 5k on Lucci and then 3k, add 3k to Spandam, swing 5. What's the goal here? What's the play? Seems like a decent play. I can't white snake you, right? So seems like a decent play. You'd even go 8 on Lucci. Oh, Lord. They're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. All right. I guess I'm taking a hit early here. I don't want to get rid of the Kaya. I guess I'm taking a hit early here. Yup. It's just going to have to be that. Yeah, no trigger. Opponent. What now? Trashing some cards from the top of their deck. They're milling better than me at this point. Milling better than me. Hit me for 1. No trigger. Opponent, come on. Attack here. Just do this. Go drop on both of these and pass the turn. Now they can probably only kill one of these unless they play Lucci here. But then I was gonna say White Snake's decent, but just gotta play it out. Just gotta run it out like that. It's not like the RP Law matchup where Nami players like. It's kind of like universally agreed. You have to play like 2 characters out at the same time. You didn't want to go 1, but both these dead as hell. Yup, let's go with this and pass. Hopefully get some characters. Like, start playing some stuff out. Took a hit for free early on. Still at 32 cards. Doing a little bit better on the milling front, but we need to do a bit more. We need to do a bit more. Yep. Trash the Isis. Trash one more. Let's go. Helmeppo. Nothing to give -3 cost? Nothing at all? I guess not. Let's go with... Let's do this. Kind of sucks. So... do that, and then we will redraw that. I was hoping to get something there, but I guess I could put the Kaya to the bottom. Let's attach 1 Dawn attack here. Yep, we'll go Kaya, draw a new card. Perfect. So we'll drop both of these. We'll pass the turn. Limited amount of cards in their hand. Cards in hand. And then opponent goes 9. Select a card to trash. It'll be this one. We will just redraw on both here. Yep. Trashing more. Trashing more. Right. Not a bad draw, actually. Bad draw. Okay, we're drawing a lot of what we need kind of early on here, which isn't great. We'll pass the turn here. At least we drew 4 cards this turn. 4 cards. 4 cards. They probably can kill this. Yeah, they probably can kill this. And then we go... Depends on what they use, though. Right? Yeah, this is if this character was played this turn. That's the thing. Oh, well, there it is. Yep, -3 cost. And then you're playing... Take the pick. Yep, there it is. Luch! Luch coming in tapped. Okay, that's fine. So I probably will take a hit here. I'm trying to avoid more. If I can. Let's do this. Redraw. Might take 2 here, honestly. Yeah, 2-hit flex. Looks like it. Love that trigger. Ooh, I can counter out of that. Okay, good. Just taking 1 hit. Good. That's a good feeling. Then we're going to just trash that out. Perfect. Drew out 2 characters. We're going to deploy this. Please get a hit. Ooh, let's just make sure the game doesn't bug out on me. Maybe I can draw some, but that really sucks. Well, if I want to draw into anything, let's say if I was 1 carded, but that really sucks. I might have been able to convert this better. Let's go with... Let's go 3 Dawn into this. I probably should try and kill the Khalifa, to be fair, but trying to get greedy here without adding more Dawn. This is gonna be, yeah, this kind of that turn where I probably should have spent more resources trying to kill this. Probably should have spent a bit more trying to kill this. But I'm taking all 3 hits this turn. That's just, oh, but when they draw you cards like this, when it's a good feeling. It's a good, when the triggers are this good. Oh, baby. It's a good feeling. Oh, baby! It's like the deck plays itself. Okay. Okay, 3! Draw 3 triggers, baby. Come on. The first one, forget it. You don't need the mellow. You don't need the mellow. Let's do it. Opponent, what's the play here? What's the play here? I can counter out. I can counter out. Opponent, think about how they go for lethal here. They got 3 attacks. Right? Let's do this. Is the last trigger gonna be rubber band? Like, what triggers do I really play around here? Because if it's rubber band, then the placement matters. If it's Spada, then technically the placement matters too. So it could be Spada, could be rubber band. Actually, what did I send to the bottom there previously? I think one of them was a rubber band. So I don't think it is a rubber band trigger. But regardless, I want both of these. Right? I want all of those. Trash that for counter. You go for the lethal move here. 3 Dawn to this, attack 5k. Then you could go... Oh, you go 4 Dawn to this? To attack 6? I mean, bet. Oh, the Spada trigger. It's so good! Folks, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, that's GG's. That's GG's. We're just going to use that to counter out, and that is the game. Oh, folks, when the deck plays itself. When the deck plays itself. It is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. Even if you 6-cost broke me here. Even if you 6-cost broke me here. Do I win with a Nami combat? I have to think like, okay, they have some amount of counters, probably have some 2k counters. Attach this. Swing 9? Mill 1? Nami combat wins? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. When the triggers are this godlike, what else are you supposed to do but win? Now, this is going to be a tough one. We're going to go second here to prevent the Jinbei. How do I want to play this? They go thing on me. I think I have to mulligan those triggers back in, if possible. I just have to pass, because they're going to come in with me. They're going to come in at me for 7. Yeah, and then Gloriosa only grabs 2Ks. I think I just have to pass and snake dance whatever they throw at me here. Yeah. Oh, lordy lord. Lordy lord. Coming at me for 8. See, if I played around the 7? Come on now. Yeah. Just gotta make it happen, right? I think what we do here is we do this. And then I might as well, because I don't have a 1K. Don't want to draw it like that. Let's draw it like that. Let's end the turn there. Hopefully we can block something and we can counter out for 2K on something else. Otherwise it's tough. I may end up taking a hit here. Depending on how they play this, I may end up taking a hit. Let's see. Well, because you have to go... You have to pay that amount, right? You have to pay the at least 3. So that leaves like 2 Dawn going to at least Boa if that's how they decide to play it. So therein lies my problem there. I probably end up taking a hit. And after that, I'm just going to have to hope. Okay, well, that... what? Sorry, wait, what? This is... It's been a minute. It's bottom of the deck. Okay, fine. So I can counter out. Right. Bet. Blocker. Let's do this. And then we pass the turn. It's going to have to be the best that we can do. Added a card back to our deck. Undid a draw. We're still at 35 cards. It's not good. It's not good. Not a lot of movement. We need to see some white snakes. Yep. Honestly, it might have to be no blocker. Bounce this back. Then we can blocker one of these attacks. They might go 7 though. Oh, they go 5? Easy. I mean, if there ever was a card to pull, right? I don't even need to really use the peel-off, to be fair. Because I could just go... I could just go Gloriosa. Yep. Okay, fair enough. I will attack this. I will do this to pull this. We could run it maybe something like that. And then... So this is going to put 6 cards into my hand, though. That's the thing I have to think about. But it might be a situation I have to work with. And the turn, they can go Jinbei into thing and bounce that back if they want to. I'll return the Perfume Femur. So now I know, like, that's the thing I have to remember. Like, I bottom decked a peel-off, but then in between, like, that peel-off above that is a thing. It's annoying. It's annoying keeping track of all this. I've already, like, lost track. Yup. Yup. Let's do this. And then we can trash that for 5. Yep. Okay. Let's see what we can pull with this. A whole lot of nothing, which is insane. Right. Let's go 2K on this. Attack here. That'll pull 2 cards out of their hand. That'll allow us to hopefully draw into something here. We got rid of that law. Maybe they have another one, but got rid of it there. We're still at 5 life, which is kind of insane. But, like, we haven't really gone too far. To be fair. We haven't gone too far. Yep. Let's return that now while we can. I want to keep, like, pushing those piles back up top. Please find me a gavel. Okay, we're taking a hit. There you go. There's the first hit. I mean, hey. Careful what you wish for. I found me a gavel. don't think I want to pay this. That's my problem. Let's go Kaya. That hurts. Yeah, that hurts. Okay, pass the turn. 21 cards. 21 cards. We can go through a fair amount here. Okay. Gravity Blade Sensible. Okay. 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 So we can go maybe redraw. Like we can count out some amount of attacks here. Okay. That's like genuinely not what I want to see, but okay. Alright, might have to be gavel pitch that, truthfully. I'm taking some more hits though, so I don't need to do anything just yet. No trigger. This actually sucks because I kind of need to get rid of the peel off. Kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like I can't really afford to play the peel off. Okay, if I can survive this turn, I think I should be good. That's if I can survive this turn. I should be good. Damn it. The pudding was good. You know what? The pudding was so good. The pudding was actually tier 1. Tier 1 pudding. All right, fair enough. Tier 1 pudding. I don't want these right now. I was really hoping to find like my other white snake. Okay. Oh, the last trigger being that is so good. It's so good. Okay, it all depends on what we draw here. I know there's just Kayas at the bottom, which is what really pisses me off. Now, how did I put those Kayas at the bottom? I think I went Kaya, and the last card is my rubber band. Because I was trying to reach them. That might ultimately be where I screwed up here. I should have maybe put them, but like, thought maybe I could get to them. Okay, end the turn. I can't remember what this fourth card was. I can't remember what this fourth card was. I feel like this matchup was so close. There's definitely a way I feel like I could have played this better. That hurts, yeah. And then now I'm gonna draw into the Kaya. Because then what I could have done was try and attach some Dawn and maybe try and go for some combat mill 1. That actually really hurts. And I can't even counter out of this. I can counter out the rest of the, obviously the rest of the attacks are countered out of, but yeah, GG's. This one was really close. Really, really, really close. I feel like I messed up somewhere. But all right, GG's. Up against purple, red, purple. Okay, that's a mulligan hand. This is better. 6k attack off the rip. I don't think I should play anything. They could go 9 at me. Well, if they do all that at me, then it's probably just better. Let's pull this. We can draw maybe this, something like that. Pass the turn. Kind of like some amount of counters. We could go like probably rubber band into 2k. Oh, we're just gonna actually don't do that. Mill some cards. Okay, what do you got for 3? What do you got for 3? Okay, that makes sense. Let's draw 2 cards, pass. So they're gonna use this to ramp. Yep. Let's trash that for counter, and then if they go higher, I could go gavel into impel here. To attack this, yep. So they're going 8k. Okay. Another one, you say. All right. Well, attach 2, attack here. Yep, so 2 cards out. That's fine. Deploy, go pitch, pitch. Pass the turn. Not bad, not good. Truly, not bad, not good. At 3 life. Kid comes in. Gives leader 1. Yep. Yep, and we'll go probably redraw this. Yep. And then just take that hit. Yeah, we'll take that hit. No trigger. Happily. Touch a Dawn, threaten one of these just so they stop. Okay. And I think we just pass. So we can do a fair amount here. Do a fair amount. We're just might even just go 1k with this. This will get a 1k boost. Yep, draw 2, discard 2. I'll discard 1, sorry. Yeah, because the Dawn -1. I was hearing somewhere that someone was saying, like, every color should have a queen variant. And I'm like, I was going to say, yeah, give it a Nami. I'm like, technically we do have a queen variant. 5 cost thing. But it's not a blocker, so technically we don't have a queen variant. I would not call it a variant like that. Let's do this. We can trash that. Let's bring this up. So that locks us out of this white snake, but it taxes this a bit more at least, which is nice. And then we can limit the, like, we'll limit it to just 1 hit. Okay, relax. Relax. Okay. Like, they really needed that hit, eh? Whatever, I'll take it. Fine. I don't want to get rid of these. Pull some cards where we can get them. I haven't been moving through the deck too well. Like, we have a lot of our snake dances, which I guess could be good for next turn. Like, we go snake dance into thing here, but... Okay, so get the boost immediately, right? So we're gonna go bang, grab. Actually, just do this, right? Right. So now that can't attack, but you're gonna go in for 10k, which is fine. Bang, and then trash that. Queen can attack if Queen wants. That's probably the decision here. Yep. Ooh. We're going to draw a ton of cards here. I think we kind of have to. Gotta min-max how much I'm going to use here. Probably draw White Snake. I don't think I want to go any farther here. I think we've kind of have the win, give or take, set up in our hand. Snake Dance can, like, kind of soft go into something higher here. So let's see what happens. Like, ideally... Okay. So that's fine. That's a hit. I'm not going to try and counter on it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The order that they're going in, like, attaching a Dawn here didn't really make any sense, but... That didn't really make any sense, but I guess they're going to go in for some attacks here. We're going to go bang, bring this back, just like as an extra 2k if we need it. I'm going to try and hold this last life as close to my chest as possible. They have 3 attacks that I have to counter out of. Probably going to end up not being able to draw with Beam, but that's okay. I have to be careful about how I do this. They spread themselves out here. So I can take a hit and counter out of the next. So I'll do this. I'll do this. Okay. So that's fine. I think I still win here. I can use all 3 of these to counter out, which I'm going to need to. Which really sucks, but that's okay. It's just the way the cookie crumbles there. Yeah, it really sucks, but it's just going to have to be how this plays out. Okay, I should be able to win it here. I have 4 cards. I should be able to draw me into something that gets me into another card. Like, yeah. All right. Let's rearrange. Oh, you don't say. So let's return. We will redraw. We will gavel pitch. And then we will mill one. Folks, we got there. Okay. It's looking a little weird there at the end, but we actually managed to get there. All right, GG's. I think we're going to call the rank session there. That was good. The Doflamingo matchup, I'm still kind of mad about it. I feel like that game was close. Definitely not a favored matchup at all, but that game specifically felt like it was winnable. If you saw a line there, let me know. Happy to go back and just got to plug in there. But all right, GG's.